Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe. It's Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. Just to let you know how the reading's going to go, we do your weekly check-in first. Then we have a look at more specifically your work, stroke finance, and we also have a look at your love life during the week. I'd like to say, guys, thanks ever so much for joining me this week for your reading. And yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So we're going to do this week your week ahead reading. We're looking at the 8th through to the 14th of June 2020. For your reading, guys, the cards that we are using are the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. Those cards will be looking at your general situation for the week. We're looking at the Light Seers Tarot for your career, and the Tarot Grand Lux for Love by Chira Marchetti. For spiritual advice, we're using my Crazy Sexy Love Notes by Chris Carr. Really love this deck. Okay, sit back, guys, and enjoy. Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. So we're going to do your week ahead reading. We're looking at the 8th through to the 14th of June 2020. For your general reading, we're using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. For your career, we're using the Light Seers Tarot, and for your love life, we are using the Tarot Grand Lux. Okay, let's make a start. Okay, Sagittarius, cards are down. Let's have a look at what the general advice for the week is. So, the Ten of Swords. You know, I've always got mixed feelings about this card, but I feel that the message from the universe is that something is ending its cycle. And I think that whatever it is that's ending its cycle, Sagittarius, it was a very painful time for you, because the Ten of Swords means that there is an ending of a very painful cycle, and now you are free to move forward and learn from the experience, and there's a new, possibly more positive phase happening for the querent. So I think something is coming to the end of its painful cycle. Let's have a look at. Okay, we do have the Nine of Swords energy after that as well. So the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords. I think because it's kind of aspected, this Nine of Swords is aspected by the 9. It depends on what the third card is. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, so I think that there are worries about either. I wouldn't say that this now is at the end of its cycle, because we've got that 9 there, and I think that there is, for some of you, I mean, we've got two of the most, you know, in a way, difficult cards in the tarot, because the Ten of Swords can mean. The Nine of Swords means that you're anxious, you're worried, you're fearful, you're getting up in the middle of the night, you're not sleeping very well, and the Ten of Swords means just hitting rock bottom. So I do feel that some of you guys may have hit rock bottom, or you are hitting rock bottom to a certain extent here with the Ten of Swords. And I think there's a lot of worries here with the Nine of Swords. Now, you might be worried by a maternal figure, a motherly figure. It could be a friend with the Empress energy. Or the Empress could be about pregnancy or home or marriage. So some of you guys might be hitting rock bottom. You might be really worried about, you know, your home, pregnancy, a mother figure, friendship. This could be an individual here. Let's have a look at the next one showing. Wow, yeah, Three of Swords. Okay. I mean, you got some really interesting cards there, haven't you, actually? Really, really interesting cards. You know, I don't want to get too healthy about stuff, because I don't really like doing health in readings. I don't think it's my place to do that. I think that's for the doctors and stuff. But there are worries about the Empress here, a person. I mean, maybe with the Three of Swords, you can read the Empress and the Three of Swords how you want. Sometimes this is like miscarriage and stuff like that. But we don't want to go down that route, because I'm not going to be doing that on this reading. But this could be separation, or maybe there's been a friendship here, or because the Three of Swords is separation, and then you've got that Empress there, and that Empress could be a person, for example. Maybe there's been some separation with this individual here. Yeah, I think that some of you guys are really struggling. That's a really interesting 5 cards there generally. Ten of Wands energy. I think really with the 10, I mean, we've got the 2 10s in the reading. So the 2 10s in the reading said that this is now coming, there's going to be some change. All right, so I think the advice is, look, you have some of you guys, I think, and we're going to talk about this in past tense, I think some of you guys have been going through a really dark night of the soul, 10 of Swords. I think that you have hit rock bottom. There's been a lot of worries here. It might be about a mother, it might be about a friend, it might be... But I think there's been probably some falling out. If that's not it for some of you guys, this could be something maybe pregnancy related. As I said, I don't really want to get into the health side of things, but it could be. And usually 3 of Swords and the Empress could be like a miscarriage or something like that. But I do think hitting rock bottom, really worrying. Let's just call it, I'm just mentioning the health thing just off on the fly because I don't want to kind of miss that completely out and ignore it, but I don't really want to continue talking about that line of things, okay? So, hitting rock bottom for some of you guys in the past, really worrying. I think about a friend, a mother figure. It would be a female figure here. 3 of Swords. It might be that there's been a separation within this individual. Some of you guys may be worrying about divorce. Empress is marriage, and the 3 of Swords could be separation. So, for example, some of you guys, it may be that you're worrying about getting divorced or separation in your marriage or something like that. But I feel the universe is, and there are struggles around this, but I think the universe is saying, look, this is going to change because you've got the 2 tens, and multiple tens mean that there's going to be an ending and a conclusion. So even though you might be going through some difficulties, I think with another individual showing up here, I think that, and also some of you guys might be criticising yourself as well. I often see the 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords can often represent a card that indicates kind of, you know, hurt, deep hurt. So there's some deep hurt going on here. I just feel that, actually I was about to say something else and I thought that doesn't make any sense, so we'll leave it. But I do feel coming to the end, you know, the 10 of Swords energy, reaching, you know, rock bottom, really worried probably about an Empress, about a person around you. It could have been a friend here. Maybe there's been a separation here. Maybe there's some deep hurts concerning a friend here. Possibly the 10 of Wands struggling with that, or maybe there's some deep hurt, maybe even embarrassment concerning an individual here. But I think that the universe is saying the message in the card is don't worry, because with the 2 tens book ending, it's saying this is going to end. At some point, this difficult situation is going, and this painful situation, this difficult situation is actually going to end, okay? So whatever this is for you, it will be resolved and it's going to come to an end, okay? Let's have a look at your career. Knight of Wands, I'm seeing a move. Knight of Wands, and actually Sagittarius, that's you, isn't it? Because Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. So it might be that some of you guys are on a quest now to change something. You're exploring something new, being that Knight of Wands energy showing here. Yeah, the wheel. I'm seeing the ending of a phase, a new phase coming in. So I see some of you guys exploring. And also the Wheel of Fortune can be about your life purpose as well. So some of you guys are really interested in exploring what your life purpose is. But I am also seeing a move and a new phase happening in terms of work with that wheel showing there. The Moon card. I think that, I mean, if I were to read it in this way, I would probably say that for Sagittarius, you're exploring the next phase, or you're exploring your life purpose, you're exploring your destiny, the Wheel of Fortune, you're exploring the next phase, a new phase. This phase may be creative with the Moon energy. This may be something that you have a very deep psychic and emotional connection to as well with the Moon energy showing here. Something that you want to with the King of Coins energy, maybe something that you want to establish. Perhaps this is something that you want to make money from, for example, with that King of Coins energy showing there. The 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands in a work reading means to stay at your post. It means never to give up. Basically, that's what the 9 of Wands is. So it might be money and comfort, though, that means that you stay at your post. Because the King of Coins is often the card that represents being really comfortable, being in a good position in work. And it might be that if some of you guys are really comfortable, I often see the coin people as being just really comfortable. So I just feel that if you're really comfortable in what you're doing right now, and you've got a good job and you're in a good place, this might mean that you stay at the job. This, I mean, that's how I'm going to read it. That's how I feel I should read it. It means that for me, if you're comfortable here, that might mean that you want to stay where you are. Because I do feel that you guys want to explore. And remember, Sagittarians are the explorer of the zodiac. You like to explore. You're really interested in traveling and different communities and meeting different people and learning and education and all of that type of thing. So I think that there is an essence here, Sagittarius, in career, where some of you guys are really interested in exploring the next phase of your life. You're really interested in exploring the destiny, what your destiny is, you know, your life purpose. And I feel that this is something with the moon energy. I think there's two things with the moon energy. Maybe that you're really interested in exploring the next phase of your life, your destiny, your life purpose, the Wheel of Fortune energy. And there's a really strong psychic and emotional connection to doing that. But also, having said that, it could be that whilst you're really interested in exploring the next phase, your destiny, your life purpose here, maybe with the moon energy as well, that there are some deep worries about this, because it may be that where you are right now, you're really comfortable, especially financially, with that King of Coins energy. And that might mean that this keeps you where you are right now. It keeps you stuck in the job, or, you know, the position, the career that you are right now, because it's simply down to the cash. But really, there is a need to explore something else. Whatever it is, this will come. Even if you are worried about, you know, your position, your money, paying the bills, the house, this, that, and the other with the King of Coins energy, which keeps you where you are, at some point you will be in a position to explore what you truly want to do. And finally, let's have a look at your love. So we have an Empress reversed. Okay, so that's interesting. Why are they all reversed? Or are they meant to be? All right, sorry, these are wrong. These are wrong. They're not meant to be reversed. I've just put them the wrong way around. Do apologise. I know when I've put them the wrong way around, because they're all reversed and I don't have reversals in that deck. So they're definitely not reversed. Let me just put these back up the way that they are. They're meant to be. Okay. Right, let's have a look. So the Empress is love and attraction within a love reading. So we've got love and attraction. Seeing some of you guys probably being attracted to a much younger person, possibly. Depends on how old you are, but the Page of Swords could be a younger individual. Could be an air sign, but this is somebody who's and also with the Page of Swords, you may be attracted to somebody who's younger, somebody who's quite intellectual, quite clever. Somebody, if this person's not younger, Sagittarius, and they've definitely, I think, got a younger energy about them, you know, but they're really inquisitive, they're really funny, they're really interested. They probably dress really nicely as well with the Page of Swords. Page of Swords loves to experiment with clothing. Remember, the sword people like to experiment, especially that page. So I get you being very attracted to this page here. Let's have a look. Yeah, the Three of Cups. So Three of Cups in a love reading. Often this can mean third parties, or it can mean that this is, you know, a friendship. So it may be that you're attracted to a younger person here. There's a friendship here. You seem to get on. There's a real kind of connection showing up here with the Three of Cups energy showing up. But I feel that with the Four of Coins energy, it feels like somebody, because I saw what this was, the Seven of Cups energy showing there. I mean, the Seven of Cups can be like a secret. So the Seven of Cups can either be an illusion, the Four of Coins, but the Four of Coins, I feel that there's somebody who's got their guard up, or somebody's hiding something. And the Seven of Cups can be like a, what's the word that I often use with the seven? The blind, oh, what is the word? Smoke screen. Okay, I think that somebody's got their barriers up though here, this Four of Coins. I think there's a barrier being put up here, and I think there's a smoke screen being put up. Or there's, you know, this is a little bit of a fantasy. Let's call it the illusion. I think there may be an illusion here though. I think this is not hiding. I think it's telling you that you need to guard yourself. You need to guard against an illusion. That's what I would say actually, because Four of Coins mean to protect yourself. So this is the card of protection as well. There's a need to protect yourself against an illusion. So I would say here that even though you're attracted to a younger person, or somebody who's got a really youthful energy, somebody who's really kind of funny and lively and inquisitive and talkative and dresses really well and all of those things, Sagittarius, with the Page of Swords and that Empress energy there, because you're really attracted to this individual because of their youthful vitality, whether they're younger or they've just got this youthful vitality about them. And you may think that you and this person would make a really good partnership. You'd make a really good kind of collective together. You'd collaborate, you'd work together really well. I think that the universe is actually saying that's fine and that's very nice, but just guard yourself against there being any type of an illusion. And I'm going to ask why you need to guard yourself against there being an illusion. Why does Sagittarius need to guard itself against there being an illusion in two cards? Because, all right, I think because the Five of Wands, I think that this person has I think there are other people Yeah, I think this person, there's a competitor there's a competitor. So I think that this person here, the person that you're attracted to, there's already somebody in their past. There's a competitor, I would say, 5 of Wands from the past, 6 of Cups, which is their one. So whilst you are attracted to this person here, whether they're younger or they've got young energy and you feel that you make a really good team, with the 3 of Cups is a team, guard yourself against there being an illusion, because the illusion is, and this is what they're not telling you, that actually they're still probably very attracted to somebody from their past, because you've got a competitor from the past. So it just feels like there's somebody else on their radar as well. So just make sure you've got the lowdown as much as you can from this individual. Okay, let's have a quick look then at the spiritual advice for the week. It's talking about confidence. Okay, so the universe is saying to you, Sagittarius, it takes courage to put your butt on the line and go for it. And the best way to strengthen your confidence is to put yourself out there. Who cares about what other people think? Everybody starts somewhere, and don't worry about making mistakes. You can always course correct. But you'll never know or grow unless you try, and the more you do, the more confident and successful you'll become. When you shine, we are all inspired to do the same. Fantastic, lovely. All right, that is your reading for the week, guys. Like I say, thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. If you would like your own private reading, click on the link in the comment section below or in the end screen. Have a great week, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.